Oh, hey, our group presentation is about analytics in the advertising industry, presented by Kyle Zhang, Yuchen Guo, Ziwang, and Jin Zhang. So first, we give a brief introduction about advertising. So it's the audio and visual form of marketing communication to promote or sell a product, service, or idea. Traditional channel include newspaper, magazine, television, radio, billboard, direct mail, and new channel include research result, blog, and website. So why do we need analytics in advertising? The main function is to find the right match. So for example, if the Bud Light put the New England Patriots graph on their beer can and they targeting toward the Buffalo Bills fan, they probably won't have a very good result. But for the other example, if P&G have their cleaning products selling toward the housewife population, they might have a better result. So um, how it works for advertising is traditional procedure is collect information, then analyze the information, and based on your analysis, you segment your clients and the channels. Example could be the prime time TV show. So traditionally, the agency will analyze the watching record, and then based on the record, they determine which program has the most family views, and then they want to take action by inserting a family fun deal or items to advertise, and then they put into those segments and the programs. So giving some other simple example is that, so if the research shows that office worker listen to the radio during 7 to 9 a.m. and 4 to 6 p.m., and then the action might be there'll be more advertising promoting office supplies on the radio during those time segments. And about the traditional procedure is very time consuming and is inflexible to real-time market dynamics. And then stepping toward the 2.0 analytic era, that's where, in our opinion, is where the analytics for this industry is at. So first is about the advertising is about the process of vast amount of data through a self-learning process, including predictive statistics, machine learning, and natural language mining. They put the analysis in the algorithm where something happened and they trigger a certain action. Because of new technology and method, and then we're able to compare different channels effectiveness, and then we're able to run the business scenario and individualize product recommendation. And most important is able to making instant adjustment based on the customer's behaviors and the preference. And then because the analysis can be really fast, so like we can based on the predictive analysis like in time. So drawing parallel to other industries. So obviously in every industry, analytics work toward the same goal, which is to maximize the profit, avoid potential loss, and identify the opportunities, and reduce costs, increase operational efficiency. And about a specific industry, so we think the media industry is very similar, and also financial industry. For the media industry, they both need to target the customers and then focus on personalizing the product to satisfy every customer's needs, such as YouTube, Yahoo has to research on the customer's preference, so like they know what to put the content on their web page. So about the financial industry, similar with advertising industry, both need to process very large amount of data, and then the market is changing all the time. They have to make quick decision and make quick reaction to the market dynamics. So handing over to Yu Chen. So yeah.
Thank you, Kel. So I'm going to talk about the characteristics of analytics in advertising industry. Firstly, advertising has massive amount of data coming from online shops, mobile apps, social media, and physical stores. Also, advertising is able to interact with customers directly, further increasing the data volume. TV, radios, and print like magazines and newspapers can all be the sources. Secondly, it requires keen observation and creativity, aka people have to stay tuned all the time. So people in the advertising industry should know the best about seizing opportunities, always discovering what is popular nowadays and when will be the best time advertising. Super Bowl is clearly an excellent time putting up commercials. Thirdly, the advertising industry is dynamic. Everything needs to be done in timely manner. So customers' needs are changing continuously due to market trends and their different life periods. So what is popular today may no longer be attractive to customers tomorrow. And lastly, analysis plays important roles in every step. For example, customer segmentation, budget allocation, and exposure or coverage optimization. Analytics is also useful when determining advertisement placement and frequency, so the most efficient combination will draw more of people's attention and thus optimize the profits. Next section, I want to talk about the scenario, aka organizational culture. So by definition, an organizational culture is a pattern of basic assumptions shared by a group. For the advertising industry, our belief is focused on the customers. First and the most crucial part of an advertising corporation's value should be innovation. Only innovative advertisements help to draw customers' first attention and propel them to learn more about the products. It is also important that advertisements are interactive and engaging, especially those outdoor advertisements, like the one shown on the left corner. Only when they are creative enough, they will be able to leave an impression on audiences and thus attain a widespread coverage. From the administrative level, a company needs to strive for a free environment and engaging atmosphere in order to do that. As for a startup advertising corporation, the first and the most important thing it needs to do is encouraging creativity. In order to do that, a flat company structure may be the best choice here. With a flat structure, the corporation will be able to achieve open communication and collaboration. And for the next section, they will talk about how startups are different from established companies. And I'm handing over to him.
Okay, thank you, Yuchen. So how company size will affect the use of analytics? We believe established company and startup company both have advantages and constraints when using analytics. Firstly, large companies are more experienced. Their past analytical success can guide them through new projects, which helps them conduct analysis timely. Also, large firms usually have more advanced technologies due to less budget constraints, helping them get more accurate customer segmentations. Small companies, however, also have some unique strengths. First of all, they have more innovative thoughts when analyzing data, which helps them discover unmet customer needs. Besides, unlike large companies, small firms have nothing to lose, making them act more decisively and progressively when facing new opportunities. For example, when a startup company wants to advertise their products, they do not need to concern how the new items will affect their brand image and current products. The last one is better implementation. Small size of startup firms reduces their internal change inertia and increase their readiness for new implementations. For large companies, however, it will take more time to communicate the new marketing strategy and implement it. Now I will pass to James to talk about our strategy.
Thank you, Zi. I will clearly and concisely explain the constraints of the existing analytics box. And so here, while startups do have pressure when facing tons of data, analytics technology has also created precedented way to gain insights of customer-related data. So in order to create strategies, the assumption here is that the startups are not able to apply analytics efficiently. To help these startups to succeed, we first created 3 ultimate goals, and they are identifying unique opportunities, increasing advertising efficiency, and embedding analytics into business operations. So to achieve those goals, first of all, the startups need to distinguish opportunities from data. In this situation, instead of performing traditional analysis, opportunities can be identified when you look at the data in a different way. For example, companies can look at the market share within customer industry section in specific US counties instead of looking at the current sales by region, and this might create opportunities. Additionally, organizations need to focus on personalized and targeted advertisements. To avoid creating spam, companies can use analytics to learn people's behaviors and needs and thus to find their interests and efficiently communicate the value of their products to its potential customers. In Gordon's article, Big Data, Analytics, and the Future of Marketing and Sales, it is concluded that personalization can deliver 5 to 8 times the return of investment or marketing spend and lift sales 10% or more. Finally, reliable and real-time data analysis model should be built to serve the organization. The frontline analyst should be equipped with the analytics technology. In this way, the change of price can be made without delay, and the recommendations of certain products can be accurate. In this situation, the organization might need to introduce machine learning, data mining, and so on, and manufacturers need to be considered in the model to make it reliable. Once the model is created, the actionable suggestion will create a lot of fortune to the organization. Then I'll let Z explain to you the opportunities the startups will have by starting using analytics.
Okay, thank you, James. Looking to the future, in order to get more accurate customer segmentations and design better products, we firstly recommend startup companies find a new way of analyzing data by exploring new tools. New tools such as Mixpanel and K-Post content scoring are able to track comprehensive consumer behavior and ads efficiency. This in-depth data can increase understandings for customers, which ultimately helps to discover unmet customer needs and unsatisfied customer segments. Besides, as James said, startup companies should build reliable and real-time analytic models. As consumer needs are changing due to market trends and life cycles, customer segments will also shift continuously. Reliable and real-time models can increase startup companies' abilities to handle this issue. Lastly, implement analytical results into every step of business operations. Analytics is not only limited to executive level, but also lower level. By educating lower-level employees the changing customer needs, they can offer better service for these consumers. Managers, on the other hand, will be able to understand the market more thoroughly. With these recommendations, we believe startup companies are able to segment their customers more accurately, thus avoiding unnecessary investments and stay more focused on profitable customer groups. This is our presentation today. Thank you.